Nate Smith on the point. Kevin back here joining me. It looks like there's a new flagger up.
We got a junior flagger up there. KJ celebrating a birthday next week. Yep, we're not only racing. We're not racing next week, so we won't be here tonight. He gets to celebrate. As he waves the green flag for the Bandolero Outlaws, they take the green flag and they head down into turn number 1.
It's a 3-car battle right off the bat. Newcomb, Smith, and Dell. Dell and Smith side by side down through turns 3 and 4. Dell with the slight advantage through the corner, and she's steaming off the corner, almost loses it, able to hold on. Nate Smith holds strong on that outside lane, though. And all this is great news for Isaiah Newcomb. He starts to pull away down the backstretch.
Battle for second still rages on. The 55 of Smith up on the outside, but Samantha Dell takes that second position away down the front stretch and sets her eyes on the black number 22 that sits just a little bit ahead of her off the second corner.
Ethan Heilborn looking to hold on to that 4th position. Got a bit loose coming out of turn number 2, and that closed the gap for Giovanni Ruggiero as he's going to look low now across the front straightaway. He comes storming off the corner, down into turn 4.
Trouble down the front stretch. Rose goes around.
Of course, we'll cap it off with some tremendous fireworks. As the cars exit turn number 4, green flag in the air for Isaiah Newcomb. He'll cross the stripe. Nice start for him as they head down through turns 1 and 2. Nate Smith underneath the Dell, and here comes the 7 of Ruggiero. They're 3 wide down the backstretch into the corner. Contact made from Ruggiero and Smith. They're able to hold on, and they head on a turn 4. Everyone's going.
Nate Smith lost a pair of spots on that one as Heilborn takes a look down to the inside. Dell works the outside, still sits second on the leaderboard, but down the back straightaway, it is that 7 machine, the first Ford mount of Giovanni Ruggiero getting the advantage. He'll take over second spot across the stripe, that time by
Giovanni Ruggiero underneath Dell. Dell still holding on. She's got just an edge on that outside lane here. Looking to pull up alongside down the backstretch and into turn number 3, but Ruggiero will close that.
Trouble down off of turn number 4. Heilborn goes around.
Dell and the 55 of Nate Smith. They've been fast all night too. And the field bunched up. Only 8 left, so this is really anybody's race. But we know those front 2 have been fast this evening. As they exit turn number 4, green flag in the air for the Outlaws. 10 laps to go as they head through 1 and 2.
Back underway down into turn number 1 they go, side by side. Giovanni Ruggiero up on the outside trying to get himself to the top of the leaderboard, but he's got Samantha Dell working the inside lane there. As they come off of 4, Dell takes a look to the inside of Thomas. Thomas is able to shut the door.
Dell looking down low. She's going to hold that bottom line as Ruggiero pushes up the track a little bit. Nate Smith is going to challenge him for that 3rd position as Samantha Dell looks to sit in that 2nd position and chase down our leader Isaiah Newcomb, who's been leading just about the whole way as a battle for 3rd. Still side by side. Here comes a pass from Nate Smith down the backstretch.
Into turn number 3, and Isaiah Newcomb continues to hold on at the top of the leaderboard. Down through the corner they go. Samantha Dell closes right up on the back bumper of the double deuce down into turn number 1. She is just a tick quicker on the lap time, but does she have enough to get by the 22?
Samantha Dell was fast early on, but some side-by-side battling gave Isaiah Newcomb a big lead. But now, after the restart with 6 to go, Samantha Dell is all over the rear bumper of Newcomb down the backstretch. Looks low. Newcomb shuts the door. They head down through 3 and 4.
6 laps to go. Make it 5 when they cross the stripe. Samantha Dell just a little bit better on the inside coming off of 4, but doesn't seem to have the power she needs to take advantage of that open lane. They roll down the back straightaway, right back up on the back bumper, while Nate Smith and Giovanni Ruggiero team up. They're trying to close in on the top 2.
Catching a driver is one thing, passing them is another, but Samantha Dell looks low down through 1 and 2 of our leader, Isaiah Newcomb. They're side by side. Down the backstretch they go. Dell looking to get up alongside Newcomb. Newcomb looking to shut the door. Down through 3 and 4, side by side. Dell looks to come out the leader out of turn 4.
Samantha Dell works her way to the top of the leaderboard with just 3 laps remaining. Can she hold on to pick up her first career win? Leads the charge down the back straightaway. The 88 of Rose goes around off of turn number 4, and we'll have to wait a little bit longer. Smith right behind as they wind it up off of turn number 4. Green flag unfurls one more time. Isaiah Newcomb trying to edge out. Here comes Giovanni Ruggiero trying to make it a 3-wide bid for the lead as they roll down the back straightaway.
Dell with the edge down the backstretch. Here comes Newcomb on that outside lane. They're still side by side as he pushes up just enough. Samantha Dell with a nice run out of turn number 4. 2 laps to go for the 28 as they head down through 1 and 2.
Off the corner they come, in trouble for Newcomb as he goes around.
We'll see what Dell has here on the start.
2 laps to go. Dell and Smith wind it up off of turn number 4. Dell gets a good jump on the start, set sail down into turn number 1 with Giovanni Ruggiero on her tail as they come off of turn number 2.
Samantha Dell down the backstretch. Ruggiero all over her rear bumper. She's running the race of her life here down through turn number 4. Across the stripe, she has the lead, but Ruggiero underneath. Slight contact through 1 and 2. Ruggiero gets up alongside down the backstretch.
Into 3 and 4 they go for the final time. Samantha Dell finds herself the chaser. Off of the corner they come. Giovanni Ruggiero works himself up through the field. He'll pick up the win, just edging out.
You had some help with the restarts, but you know you had a fast car all night. Ultimately, you come home with the winner. How was that vehicle?
The car's great. I just like to thank Richard, Jay, and Joe and Connor and Gavin for working on the car this week and last week. Last week rained out. It's amazing that the other week I hit the wall in practice, and Brandon Cohen, he let me use his car. I started dead last and came home 3rd in the feature. It was really nice of him to let me do that. I won this race for his grandfather, Lyndon Cohen, and this trophy's going to him.
You know, watching up from the booth, I'm sure all the fans agree that battle on track looked really exciting. How was it from your point of view?
Well, it's really hard to see in these cars, and when you get under someone, they usually come down because the mirrors aren't very helpful, you know. There's not much sight.